everyone, welcome back to Mouse Ears and Wishes. I'm Jen.
And I'm Stefan.
And today we have some exciting news to announce.
That's right. We are going to Disney, if you can believe it.
We're going back. It's just been maybe 3 months since our last trip, but we cannot wait to get back. I feel like we're going back to a completely different park than the one we left back in August. So there's so much to see. I said I wasn't going to show this, but I'm going to show it. This is our list of notes for today's announcement. That's how many new and different things are going to be going on when we're there.
I honestly feel like it's been years since we've been there. It's been so long.
All right, so again, this is going to be another short trip. It's a 3-day trip, just for a long weekend. The dates will be November 13th through the 15th. We are kind of going in between that New Jersey Teachers Convention and Thanksgiving time. So I'm hopeful that the crowds aren't going to be too crazy, but Touring Plans did just send me like an updated crowd calendar for that weekend, and it looks like it's going to be busy. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You can't get lucky every time.
Yeah, I think the non-busy days are kind of going to be a 1 in a million chance during these holiday season times.
Thing of the past, so.
Yeah.
So this time we are staying at Disney's Pop Century Resort. We have stayed there in the past, but we've never recorded a video about it. So we'll definitely give you a room tour / resort tour. It is on the Skyliner again, so that's been like our new favorite thing, is staying on this, like, at different Skyliner resorts. So we're excited to tell you about that experience. We've never stayed at like the Pop Century / Art of Animation part of the Skyliner, so I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, I guess our goal eventually is to hit every spot you can stay at that you can go on the Skyliner. I wish they had Skyliner at every resort, because honestly, it's so much better. So much better
than the bus.
I mean, even waiting in line for the Skyliner trumps having to wait for the bus and squeeze on the bus.
Well, because it's constantly moving, so you know that you're getting on. Well, hopefully it's constantly moving.
It's like a whole new ride experience every time, so it's great. Yeah.
So obviously the biggest thing that we're looking forward to experiencing while we're there is all of the 50th celebrations. We were pretty devastated to not be there for the actual 50th. It was just, we knew it was going to be super crowded, and we were worried about COVID and the current times and things like that. So that's why we weren't there. But obviously the 50th is an 18-month celebration, so I'm sure we will experience it multiple times, but this will be the first time we actually get to enjoy all of the 50th activities.
Yeah, and yes, okay, there was a lot of exclusive stuff for that first day, but they still have a ton of new stuff to do.
They're releasing like new merch all the time. So I'm really excited about the 50th merch. I'm excited about all of the 50th food and snacks and drinks and things to enjoy. There's also all of the statues, the 50th character statues around all of the parks. So I'm excited to kind of try and find as many of those as we can while we're there. Not that this is really, there's also going to be, there's a new cavalcade related to the 50th, so I'm excited to see that as well. And then, not that this is really related to the 50th, but it sort of is the Disney Genie and Disney Genie Plus. Yeah. So we were recording this video the day before it officially launches, so I can't wait to see what everyone has to say about it. But we definitely plan on using it. As if you've been watching us at all, you know that we're big Touring Plans fans, so I'm excited to kind of see how like the Disney Genie relates or is similar to, or how it works comparatively to Touring Plans. So I already have my Touring Plans set up for this trip. So we're definitely using Touring Plans, but we're also going to use Disney Genie just to kind of compare. Maybe we'll do like a little video or a segment about that while we're there.
Yeah, dueling applications. We're going to maybe do something.
Yeah.
Put something together.
But we're definitely also purchasing the Genie Plus add-on, because although we are annual pass holders, we're not locals, so we definitely want to make the most of each day that we're there.
Right.
I want to see how it compares to Max Pass, which I was a huge fan of when we were at Disneyland, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that works. I'm also really glad that we're not there for the first weekend and everyone else can work out all of the kinks, this month, and then when we go, hopefully it's even better.
Yeah, we'll be able to pick up on all the hot tips everybody learns as they're trying to fumble their way through it in the first week.
Exactly. So this will be our first experience with Disney Genie, and I'm anxious and excited to see how that works out.
Yeah.
So in order to organize our information a little bit better, we thought we'd go through our trip day by day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So our very first day, our arrival day, we'll be spending at Magic Kingdom. Some things that we're looking forward to hopefully experiencing will be any Christmas decor that they have out. I believe the Christmas season officially starts at Magic Kingdom anyway, the week before. So hopefully there's a lot out by the time we go.
Yeah, I know it's been a while. I feel like the Halloween season is so short, and then all of a sudden it's Christmas time there, and it's I just missed it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we also are hoping to see Disney's Enchantment, the newest fireworks show. So while we are devastated that Happily Ever After is over, we have not seen any spoilers or watched any live streams or videos of Disney's Enchantment. We wanted our very first experience with it to be live.
Right.
So this will be our chance to actually see what it's all about.
Oh my goodness, it is so difficult. Any of the new shows, we really prefer to see it first in person. Mm-hmm. And everybody's posting all the time. We follow so many people. We just have to scroll through real quick.
Yeah, really fast. keep our eyes closed and fast forward. And then one other extra thing that we're doing is I got us a reservation at Whispering Canyon for dinner. So we've been to Whispering Canyon at Wilderness Lodge for breakfast, but this time we're doing dinner. They have the all you care to enjoy skillets. So I'm excited to do that. Maybe we'll do a little review, separate video about that.
Yeah, that's the great thing about this trip is there's so much new stuff. We're gonna have so much stuff to talk about. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. So that's our first day, and then the very next day, Sunday, is going to be insane. We're starting the day at Hollywood Studios. Mm-hmm. It's going to be interesting because there are no more boarding groups, at least at the time of this recording, for Rise. So you either have to purchase, a Lightning Lane pass, I don't know what to call them, Lightning Lane a la carte option for Rise, or you wait in line.
Right.
And I'd heard that the lines were really bad in the mornings, but then they kind of peter out around an hour wait, and I don't feel like that's terrible.
That's not so bad. Yeah, there's good and bad to both versions of it. So we don't have to get up at 7 and try and compete to get a boarding group.
Well, we still have to get up at 7 for the Genie Plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, it won't be devastating if we can't get a boarding group.
Right.
So.
And we've heard a couple people say that it, someone even remarked, why did they have boarding groups in the first place? Because it seemed simple enough to get in line and get on the ride anyway. So hopefully that's our experience.
Yeah. And I'm not going to cry if we don't get on Rise this time. We've ridden it every single time we've been back at Disney. I don't think we've missed it once, so we've been very lucky.
Yeah.
So if we can't get on it this time, we'll survive.
Yeah, there's still a lot to do in Galaxy's Edge, so.
Yeah, plenty to do. Then we're popping over to Epcot. It is the last weekend for Food and Wine Festival while we're there, so we'll be able to try all of the booths that opened October 1st that weren't available when we went in August. So we're going to try those, do a little review of food and wine for you guys.
Yeah, but we're going to have to remember to bring our passports, right?
Got to remember to pack our passports, yes. Also, we're hoping to ride Remy's Ratatouille adventure.
Oof.
The problem is, and maybe some of you guys have some advice for us, but from what I can understand, at least with the Rise boarding groups, you had to have Hollywood Studios as your park pass for that day in order to get a boarding group. Unfortunately, Hollywood Studios is our park pass for that day, and we're park hopping to Epcot. So I don't know if we're able to make a Remy's reservation at 7 a.m. since it's not our park of choice like for that day. So we may end up, and I always said I wouldn't do this, but now I'm thinking I'm going to do it, at least for our first time, is maybe get a Lightning Lane reservation for Remy's if possible. Especially since we can't get there till the afternoon anyway. It'll be good if we can pick, our slot for when we can ride the ride.
Right. And it's good that we're going to be doing all this now, working on the Genie Plus, getting the Lightning Lane stuff, because then we'll be able to know in the future what we want to do.
And then we can tell you guys about it, too, about our experience. Unfortunately, we are not seeing Harmonious this time because we are heading over to Magic Kingdom for the Merriest After Hours event. They're the sort of replacement for the Christmas party this year. And we need to get over there so we can enjoy our time and get the most out of that. So if we had stayed for Harmonious, we would have been late coming to the party, and then it's like we spent all this money. So anyway, we're gonna prioritize the Merriest After Hours. We figure we'll see Harmonious the next time. Also at Epcot, we have the new lighting effects. So like they're having their own light show going on at Spaceship Earth and like near the fountain and all of that whole area, the whole entrance to Epcot. So hopefully we can catch that before we pop over to Magic Kingdom. I just saw like a very brief video of it and I was like, oh my God, I was like tearing up. So I cannot wait.
Spectacular. They always do such a good job with the entrance music there and the exit music for Epcot overall. And it's about time Spaceship Earth got some good love in. Don't think again about like changing the interior ride. I mean, leave that as is, obviously.
Yeah, nobody's disappointed about that.
No,
so
that's fine. Oh yeah.
But because we're going to the Merriest After Hours, it'll officially be Christmas. So there's going to be Christmas merch. There's going to be Christmas treats. Maybe some Christmas overlays on some of the attractions. Maybe Jingle Cruise is going to be happening while we're there. I mean, that would be great. I haven't seen that in years since our first trip.
Oh my gosh.
And with the new scenes, I wonder what it's going to be like.
This is the first time they're going to potentially do those overlays for the... Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that would be really cool. I hope that they have that set up while we're there. New Christmas cavalcades. I think there's going to be a fireworks show. So lots to experience during the Merriest After Hours. I'm sure we won't get to everything, but we'll try to do as much as we can. Park is open till 1. I don't know if I could do that after the day we're going to have in the morning, but we'll do the best we can.
Yeah, we're a little bit older, a little bit slower, a little bit more tired. Yeah, we might need to bring the biggest suitcase we have because we're going to be getting a lot of merch.
Yes.
A lot of fresh merch and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like my body is slowly telling me, like, you can't handle, like, doing parks like this anymore. Like, going, like, insane every day. But we have just been taking these, like, shorter trips recently, and when we're there, we're like, we got to do as much as we can. We're only here 3 days. So, I don't know if, like, a longer trip would be better, but... Yeah, when we came back from August, like, I was kind of a mess for a couple of days. So we'll see.
Yeah, we're going to make the most of it. It's going to be fantastic.
And then our last day is obviously Animal Kingdom. Again, we're hoping there's going to be a little bit of Christmas going on. The Merry Menagerie, the winter puppets, are supposed to be back this year. And I was so disappointed in 2019 that I didn't get to see them when they were out because they looked so cute. So I'm really hoping that they're going to be out this time so we get to experience them.
Yeah. We always have such bad FOMO when we just miss stuff.
Yeah.
And this is great.
Yeah.
What an opportunity.
And they weren't available last year. So it's very exciting. Also, there's the new kite show, Kite Tales, going on in the Rivers of Light Theater, which is probably not what it's called anymore. I don't know. I've heard mixed things about it. I've seen some TikToks and whatever. So I'm kind of like morbidly excited about like how this is gonna go.
It might be great. It might be like honestly great, or it might be so bad it's good. You never know.
It might just be funny. Also, there are new flotillas for the 50th at Animal Kingdom, and also maybe for Christmas too. So I'm excited to see some of those as well.
Oh my God, I love those flotillas. The characters are so good at interacting with, even when they're just like randomly floating by under a bridge or something, they're so good.
I think I'm gonna miss that, when you would sit in the Rivers of Light theater, like when there was no Rivers of Light and there was no show, the cavalcades would come through that theater and like you saw like one every like 5 minutes. And it was just like, your own personal show. So I don't know if that's still going to be happening, and I'll miss that. I think that was really cool.
Yeah. That was a great opportunity to bring out like all the characters. We saw like every, what's his name? That guy from DuckTales. With the
Launchpad.
Launchpad. Like you never see him, but there he was. It was great.
So that, in a nutshell, is our plan for those 3 days. Of course, we understand we've been to Disney enough times that you can make all the plans you want and then it can all fly out the window. So take that with a grain of salt. We're going to do the best we can to bring you as much of this as possible when we go. If there's anything you want to see, any ride-throughs, maybe of Jingle Cruise, maybe, I don't know, you want to see the whole light show for the Epcot entrance area. I can't think of anything else, but if you are looking for specific ride-through videos, let us know. If there's anything else you're hoping to see, we'll try to bring it to you in a vlog. So just make sure that you leave a comment down below of anything that you're hoping to catch a glimpse of this holiday season. Mm-hmm.
Or maybe like a secret animal that nobody really knows about in the menagerie or something.
Oh, sure.
Something hidden somewhere.
Do you have a favorite animal?
Oh, or like a new photo opportunity.
Oh, yeah,
that
maybe.
Might be there. Yeah.
I think with the Genie Plus, there's supposed to be some special filters like Snapchat or something.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm not really into that, but we'll see. Also, last time we were there, we did go live once on Instagram. So maybe we'll do that again if there's any interest. If there's interest in that, please leave a comment down below, and then we'll try to schedule a time to go live. And if we do decide to go live, maybe we'll do a separate video, like explaining a schedule or something like that.
Yeah.
If you don't already follow us on Instagram, our Instagram is pretty easy. It's at Mouse Ears and Wishes, and that's where you'll be able to catch us live, because we can't really go live on YouTube yet.
Yeah.
One day.
Someday.
That'll be the dream.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Oh, never. Never. So anyway, so that is our trip. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait for this. I'm so excited. You're so excited.
Gosh. Yeah, no matter what happens, it's been so long. We've done so many other things since then. It's time to go back.
It's time to go back. Yeah. So if you liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel, especially if you're hoping to catch any of our vlogs dealing with this content. Maybe you want to hit that notification bell so when we do post these videos, you'll be the first to know.
Yeah, that's right. And like we're saying, if you have any suggestions or anything you want to just leave in our comments. We love reading the comments. We love replying to them on any of our social media channels. So please do so.
Well, I guess that wraps it up for us for today. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you have a great week and a great day. And
keep on wishing.